Now that we have puzzle piece number 1 and 2 created, it is now time to duplicate these pieces as many times as we need to create all 6 components or all 6 puzzle pieces of the 3D puzzle block. So, in order to do this, we need to make sure that we know how many of each piece we will need to duplicate. So, let's take a look at puzzle piece number 1. Puzzle piece number 1 needs to be duplicated 4 times since it makes up all 4 sides that go all the way around the cube. Puzzle piece number 2, on the other hand, makes up the remaining 2 sides, so the top and the bottom. So in order to duplicate puzzle piece number 1, I'm going to switch from the pencil tool that I currently have selected, and I'm going to now go to the move tool. And I'm actually, as you can tell, I could actually click on any endpoint of the component and I can move it wherever I'd like. I don't want to save these changes, so I'm just going to hit escape on the keyboard to get out of that tool command. And I'm now going to take my move tool and I'm going to use the control key on the keyboard. So hit the control key and notice that there is now a plus sign that has been attached to the move tools icon. So you see a multi-directional arrow and a plus sign attached. So let's go back to that corner endpoint, bottom right corner endpoint in the component, and I'm going to click once, and then I'm going to drag out a duplicate piece. Okay, you can set the distance to 1.25, so as you see at the bottom of the screen, it actually shows you how far away from that endpoint we have moved the second piece. Or you, in this case, you could just drag it wherever you'd like. It really doesn't matter at this time. So, as you can tell, looking at the length in the bottom right corner of the screen, where all of my dimensions are usually mapped out for me, it says that I am now located 1 1/4 inch away from that current endpoint that I started from. So I'm going to click once, and now I have anchored the second piece. A shortcut now would be to take the mouse pointer and highlight both of these pieces, because I still need 2 more. I'm going to highlight both of them, take the same thing, the move tool, or hit M on the keyboard. M is the keyboard shortcut. Grab that same endpoint again. You need to make sure that I hit the control key first. There is my plus sign that I need attached to the multi-directional arrow. Click once, drag it out, and as you can tell, like I said, I'm just going to move it right here. Click once, and we now can zoom out using the wheel of the mouse so that we can see all 4 of the same puzzle piece, piece 1. Click on the mouse pointer to deselect all the 2 sides that you have currently seen, highlighted in blue. And we're now ready to repeat those steps for the puzzle piece number 2. So puzzle piece number 2, I'm going to go to my move tool. Once again, hit the control key, and I can simply just choose this endpoint. Click once, and I'm going to duplicate that over. That looks good right there. So now I have 4 pieces of piece 1 and 2 pieces for piece number 2. So I'm now ready to move on to the next step, which will involve taking each component and changing the colors so they are each different colors, and then we will finally assemble all of the puzzle pieces in the last video.